Welcome to Coco and Teal. I'm Teal. Let's talk vocabulary. Between 11 and 14 months, your baby should start saying their first words. Usually this is mama or dada, and just make sure you're noticing and paying attention to whether it's a babble like mama, 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 a little bit more exploratory than word-like. We want to be sure that they are directing their mama towards their mama and their dada towards their dada. By 18 months, look for between 20 and 50 words in your toddler's vocabulary. By 24 months, this jumps to 200 to 300 words, which is usually past the time where parents say, I can't keep track anymore, he has so many words. And by 36 months, your toddler will be all the way up to around 1,000 words. I recommend keeping track of your baby's vocabulary on an old-fashioned pen and paper, on the Notes app on your phone, or downloading a PDF of common first words. If you Google common first words, you can find some lists online. What counts as a word? First, we want the word to be consistent. This is a word that you're hearing your baby or toddler use over and over in a variety of contexts. It doesn't need to be coming out perfectly or the way that we might expect the word to sound. For example, I work with a little boy who uses a word "vla" instead of water. But every time he's thirsty, every time he sees water, when mom's running the bath water, he says "blah, blah, blah." She knows what it means, dad knows what it means, brother knows what it means, and they're able to communicate understanding the word the way that he pronounces it. For now, we're not worried about the way it's coming out. It counts as a word as long as it's consistent. We also count baby signs as words. So if your child is learning baby signs like more, all done, open, please, go ahead and add those to the list. The concept is in their brain. It counts. What doesn't count as a word? Words that we hear once and never again don't belong on the word list just yet. Sometimes toddlers are trying something new and pop out a new word, surprising both of you. But we don't want to include it on the word list until it's consistent and we've heard it more than one or two times across different settings. The other kind of word we wouldn't include on a word list yet are words that we're hearing our toddler repeat. So a word on the word list should be independently produced. That means that your child sees a dog and says dog, versus hearing you say, look at the dog, and you hear dog as an echo. Don't put it on the word list just yet. That word is coming. The first words on most toddlers' vocabulary lists are nouns. As I mentioned, mama, dada, but also things like doggy, duck, ball, brother, tangibles that they can see and encounter in their everyday experience. In my experience, between 10 and 20 words is when toddlers start adding in verbs. After they have a couple of verbs like go and eat, we might start looking for some descriptive words or prepositions, things like cold, hot, sticky, yucky, prepositions like in, on, off, under. If any of these milestones leave you scratching your head or concerned that your child might be behind in their vocabulary development, go ahead and Google the words early intervention and the name of your state, and this should connect you to some agencies in your area which can provide therapies to help your baby's vocabulary develop. Thanks for listening. Leave a comment below if you have any requests for videos you'd like me to make in a future episode. Bye!